The King has returned. Welcome back to the Final Four. King of the Hill tournament here between what was believed to be the heir to the throne at one point before a drastic Achilles injury in the finals. We were having conversations of the best basketball player on earth if the torch had been passed from LeBron to Durant. We may not know those answers in real life for a little bit, but as far as King of the Hill tournament goes, Justin, we have KD, the 2 seed, coming out of the Kawhi region, upsetting Kawhi Leonard in the Elite Eight, taking on LeBron James here again in the Final Four. This is as big, as much of a primetime matchup as it gets. No advantages for either side as far as I'm concerned, maybe other than the shoe game. Justin, give me your thoughts, spreads, totals, all the above.
You have this as a dead even pick 'em, both at minus 110, over under 18.5. We saw LeBron get a little scare in the last round against number 6 from Dallas. So barely beat him 13-11, was down 5-1 early on. And KD survived a battle against, it was the toughest Elite Eight matchup, KD versus Kawhi. And Kawhi, ended up losing by 2. KD hit 2 threes, which was the difference in that game. Curious to see if KD goes in his bag and launches a couple twos in this one as well.
So, first thoughts from just the first couple scores here. I understand LeBron's up 3-1, but Durant's length has made LeBron miss at the rim several times. And up to this point, not a soul has he come even close to saying that they could do that. Again, I know there's 3 points on the board, but Durant's length is going to be a problem here. Can LeBron's finishing ability overcome the seemingly athletic advantages that Durant has in that department? The first step for Durant is the Achilles has been there the entire time. So I don't know. If you simulate this 10 times, I feel like you get 5 and 5. But that's not the way this works. This is sudden death. We're playing to 11. Durant's got the range. That's what we talked about. And just like that, the one advantage that Kevin Durant we spoke about in the Elite Eight is that he can step back beyond that 2-point line, unlike LeBron can, and LeBron has during this tournament. And that's where he may pull this off. It's now 4-4. He makes up for the deficit, but Durant's quickness to the line there was impressive. Oh, great block by James.
And the recovery and the J.
That's his spot, man. Anything from that side of the floor has been just perfect release at all times, especially if he's fading away to his strong left hand, believe it or not. 5-5.
We get an OT, right? This one has to go extra, I think.
You know what? OT seems like a favorite at this point. But you know what? If I'm backing LeBron James, if I have money on LeBron right now, I'm worried that at some point, if this game's tied 14-14, KD's going to be the one to step back from 30 and make that 3 because James has been reluctant. And if he doesn't have ample time to stare at the ball like he does in real life, I just haven't seen him shoot. And that's going to be a problem here. So this isn't Giannis versus Harden, and that LeBron can just take over from the 1 point. Durant has proven that he can lock him up down low. This isn't going to work. I don't know what's going on here.
We found a glitch in the game.
We're glitching here, folks. Maybe he's just stubborn. Maybe he's baiting him. Oh, maybe he was the entire time. Good hands. Oh,
good foul.
That looked like a lot of ball. I think he was just pissed off that Durant was trolling. Oh, he loses the handle. And he looked like he had the step back, too. It's a big miss. Durant's length, even when he's beat like he has all tournament, has been making up for any sort of beat on the defensive side of the ball.
You see LeBron was playing way up on him on that one, way out on the perimeter, making sure he doesn't have any space to launch that, too.
But before we get closer, in your opinion, Justin, was Kevin Durant, before he got hurt, was he the best player in basketball?
I think so. I think what we saw before that injury kind of elevated him, into that number 1 spot. It was close, obviously, but he was just unstoppable offensively, and defensively, he's got that length that allows him to compensate for so much.
Well, he's certainly showing that off here as the score is now 8-8. LeBron has hit him with that fadeaway from both sides. It feels like LeBron has emptied the chamber a little bit more than Durant has. I don't know what that really means, but I feel like I've seen the full arsenal of LeBron's moves at this point, unless he were to like step back and pull a three.
There it is.
I mean, if he's going to go through the legs like that, borderline unstoppable. But let's see how Durant responds to that, because it's just been it's been back and forth here.
Oh, he wants it.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
he needed that.
Oh my God, he needed that. That looked good too off the fingertips. Now he reached, and now he just got Jordan. Now we just got Rocco Wade.
Oh no. This is tough. There it is.
It's got to go in. All right, here we go. Final four comes down to this. We said it might come down to who has the ball last, and obviously it has to finish that way, but oh, did he hit him with the game winner? Oh, the patent go-to. Puts away Durant. You back him down. Look at that. Good sportsmanship there from the two stars. So LeBron, to finish off KD, goes to his post, dribble back, and the simple little fadeaway to his weak side. But y'all got to remember, this man is left-handed, I think, or so he claims. He goes to that move whenever he needs a bucket. 11 of 19 from the floor, still gets it done. And the difference here, I think, Justin, was Kevin Durant only puts up 15 shots to LeBron's 19. It was a volume victory for LeBron. You play this game 10 times, it probably goes 5-5. But in this case, LeBron James advances to the finals to face Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, LeBron got those 2 offensive rebounds, got a steal, and that was pretty much it, really. This was as you can get. And, you know, KD put up 2-3. He hit 2 threes against Kawhi, only hit 1. He needed that one that he was at the end. He was down, I think it was like 9-8 or something like that, and he missed it. LeBron got the rebound, went up 2, and then put the game away. So really excited for this finals matchup. This was kind of what a lot of us were expecting. Giannis, especially LeBron, overcoming Kawhi and KD in this West region. Who you have in the finals?
Well, even before we get to a quick preview here, I do want to say that I thought at this point in the Final Four, because of how good Harden and Durant are, not only in real life, but in this game, and the fact that they're the 2 guys of the 4 that are willing to step out beyond the three-point line, I would have gone Harden and Durant to win these just for that reason, because of how much it's worth. And because not just because, but watching them actually do what we wanted them to and still not win, I think is a testament to just how good LeBron and Giannis are, right? Durant, if we're treating Durant like it's post-Achilles injury Durant, it's LeBron and it's Giannis right now when it comes to, is the torch going to be passed and what has to happen when we get the crown game? And like, that's what I'm thinking about in the finals. Are we going to get the crown game? We saw Durant and LeBron dap up there. Are we going to get the crown from Giannis saying, guess what? If he wins this, it's now mine. Or is LeBron going to continue his reign, his almost 2-decade reign as the best player on earth? This is actually a great simulation because they had their trials and tribulations to get to this point, and let the best man win.
Who you got? Who's your early pick?
I'm going to go Giannis. I think he's just a step quicker. I think his defense, the artificial intelligence, and his ability to chase down at the rim, like we saw in the All-Star game, I think you'll see a couple plays like that where he just is able to clap LeBron off the glass, and it's inexplicably why. LeBron just proved to us that this can be a volume. I think Giannis will get the volume of shots because his defense is better, and he's going to get more rebounds. And ultimately, I will take him to win 11-9.
Yeah, I think both these guys are excellent defensively. I'll take Giannis's first step versus LeBron's fadeaway. I think you can rely a little bit more on those quality looks around the rim. We've seen Giannis, especially in his matchup in the Elite Eight against Ben Simmons. He had 7 dunks in that game and just blowing by guys repeatedly and with ease. And it's going to be a good one though.
If he was able to blow by Ben Simmons, he was able to get by Harden pretty regularly. LeBron at this point in his career, and even the artificial intelligence of NBA 2K, is not prepared for just how fast Giannis is in open space. I mean, there's no help defense. We've seen what Giannis can do to teams when they have 5 dudes committed to watching him at all times. There's nobody out there to save you, LeBron. You're still LeBron, right? You're still the king. But you have to show up and fight like it is one of those Game of Thrones duels, like the end of Gladiator. That's what I anticipate here. And we could talk about it all we want. We could simulate it on paper, but that's why they play the game, Justin, and we'll see you in the finals.